Second last then, race number 9 at Sha Tin, Class 3 again. 1,200 metres the trip here, with a horse making his Hong Kong debut. But Big Fortune is out, unfortunately. Bright Kid will take his place. Both reserves needed in actual fact, because Lucky With You is out as well. So California Spangle returns here. Zach Purton will ride him from barrier number 12. So Saddlecloth 11 will carry £125 for this third event. And well, Bright Kid, it's worth noting as well, he's got Saddlecloth 1, but only £116 on his back. So take note of that. Lockheed also engaged, third first up behind Gluck Racer. 5 Elements was super, first up behind Packing Victory. Gluck Racer in that excellent Daddy race as favourite, finishing in 6th. Captain Win makes his Hong Kong debut. Captain Spud was his name when he raced in Australia for 3 wins. We've got Glorified Fire, made up huge ground, over 1,000 metres last time out. California Spangle and Embarked for Casper Founds and Keith Young from barrier number 8, Tom.
The speed here comes from California Spangle. Was dominant in 2 victories as a Griffin last season. It was a bit green over the final stages of his last start, and he has been gelded since. It's lining up has California Spangle, Allegear in 5 Elements. 5 Elements should get really a good run in the trail there from barrier number 3. I think Rock Your Heart will be somewhere just off the pace with Captain Win, the newcomer. He was wide throughout in his most recent barrier trial. On the 3 wide line there is Lockheed, and also Embarked, who's lining up for his third start, is Embarked.
All right, let's have a look at a couple of these in action then, and we'll start off, Paul, with 5 Elements. This was a really solid debut from him behind Packing Victory. There's a few in behind you need to pick out as well, though.
Yeah, look, I thought it was a great debut run here in Hong Kong from this horse. I think he's got a big future here. I think he can win the race. I thought it was a really nice run from him. Packing Victory is unbeaten in Hong Kong. And the other horse, the Master horse, Master Delight, I think it is, down the outside, he's come out and run well since. So, look, I really like him. I didn't mind the other run. The other horse I take out of this is Rock Your Heart. I thought he ran on nicely as well.
Yeah, and he's drawn gate number 1, so we'll get plenty of favours from there. He's got the cheek pieces going on. He's got, well, yeah, he was in a good position, 1 back, 1 in. Might have got slightly tightened up on the fence there, early part of the straight, but certainly got to love the run there of the second horse, who was 5 Elements. He's only a 3-year-old, so I think they've got a bit to work with him.
Definitely. Gluck Racer, now possibly undone by the draw and where he ended up in the race last time out as a 2.6 favourite, but he's drawn exactly the same gate as well, barrier 11.
Yeah, double 11 for Gluck Racer. Missed out. He was beyond midfield. He did make some ground late, so I don't think it was the worst of runs. Prior to that, he looked really good, winning a couple in a row. I'm not totally immune to leaving him out. No,
I put him in. Look, maybe it was a second up with this horse as well, because he did win strongly on seasonal debut, and he is the 3-time winner from his 7 starts.
Yeah, it's just the draw again. I just wonder where he might end up. Now, Glorified Fire got miles out of his ground, Paul, last time out. Nervous Witness wins the race and does it on his ear as well, but he does make up some by catching late ground.
Yeah, what an improved run from him. He ran last on debut here in Hong Kong, and then, geez, you really caught the eye here. It's just now he steps up around the bend and see what he can do. Look, I just want to see him do it again. That was the only query I had.
Likewise, he'd had a year basically between runs. 2 had Glorified Fire, but look at him striding through the line there late to pick up 4th place. He actually pulled up a roarer off the back of that run there too.
Huge efforts. Now, the exciting horse promoted into the field is California Spangle. We've got to look at him, Tom. I don't know if this is unique or not. We had 2 runs last season, and he broke the class record on each occasion, over 1,000 and then the 1,200 metres.
Yeah, the 1,000 he ran 55.33 down the straight over Cordyceps 6, who's come out and run well since, and then was able to beat home Toronado Phantom. Wanted to do a few things wrong. You can just see him wanted to get away from the fence there, Paul. They have gelded him in the off-season, and he's dropped 20 pounds coming into this.
Yeah, his rating that they've given him is 69 after the 2 wins, so I think it's a pretty fair rating. He comes in with 125 pounds as well. So, look, I like him. He's gone in for me for sure.
Yeah, Neil Callan rode into victory in those 2 wins. He was a spare ride this season. I think Zach's gambled on not taking a ride in the race and hoping there was a scratching. It's paid off. I think that probably tells you a lot as well, Paul.
It does, yeah. Look, I was looking at before he came in, I was looking at making 5 Elements the best of the day. But I just can't do it now with California Spangle. And I still think 5 Elements with that run under his belt might be able to get the better of him. But I think they're the 2 clear horses here, the 3 and the 11. I didn't mind that run from Rock Your Heart either in 5 Elements race, and Gluck Racer for 4th. But really around the 3 and 11 for me.
Likewise, 5 Elements on the top, pretty impressive for first up for a 3-year-old. 11 goes in California Spangle, very good runs Griffin. Gluck Racer, I'm going to keep him in there and keep him safe. And Rock Your Heart was the other one I threw in as well. So 3, 11, 4 and 9.
3 and 11 is the cue. I've gone the other way round though, the 11 and 3 California Spangle on top. The other one I've included actually is Captain Win. I thought his trials had looked pretty good. Probably looking for further, but keep an eye on him as well. That's race number 9, Class 3, over the 1200.